How's it going, everybody? Today I wanted to discuss what the state minimum coverage limit requirements are for workers' compensation here in the state of Michigan and why it is a good idea to potentially have more coverage than those limits. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Brian Gutowski. I'm an independent insurance agent based here in the state of Michigan, Metro Detroit specifically, and I work with businesses on their commercial insurance programs as well as helping families and individuals with their personal insurance, their home, their auto insurance as well. My goal with this channel is to pass on a little bit of educational information to you so that you can make more informed decisions around your insurance, whether that's for yourself, your business, or your family, and overall help answer any questions that you might have. So let's get into it. In Michigan, the state minimum coverage requirements are set at $100,000 per bodily injury and per disease, per accident, $500,000 per policy, and then $100,000 per employee. This might seem like a lot of coverage, but I am going to cover why opting for higher coverage limits is most likely a good idea. First, let's consider the other coverage options available. Beyond the state minimum requirements, you can choose $500,000 per accident for bodily injury or disease, $500,000 per policy, and $500,000 per employee. And those coverage limits are all on one policy. Or you can choose $1 million across the board for all three coverage limits. Now, why would you want higher limits? Imagine a scenario where an employee gets a serious injury while working. This could require extensive medical treatment as well as a long recovery with lots of rehab, surgeries, whatever it may be. The medical bills and lost wages could quickly exceed the minimum coverage limits fairly quickly. Higher coverage limits can ensure that all the costs are covered by an insurance policy, protecting both your employee and your business from any potential financial strain. For example, let's say this injured employee needs surgery and months of rehab. With the state minimum coverage, you might find that $100,000 for this accident and for one employee is not enough coverage, meaning that you could be held liable and potentially have to pay these expenses out of pocket. With higher coverage limits like $500,000 across the entire policy or $1 million, you are much more likely to have the policy cover all the expenses. Additionally, if a claim does involve legal fees or settlements, higher limits can provide that extra financial cushion if needed. In real life scenarios, we have seen businesses with these higher coverage limits benefit because of serious injuries that have happened to their employees. The claims have gone smoothly without additional financial strain on the business because the policy does cover all the expenses. And you might be thinking, how much more does it cost in premium for the additional coverage limits? You would actually be surprised to find out that having $500,000 or $1 million across the board is not significantly more expensive. So it is always worth it to price it out just to see the cost difference. So while having the state coverage requirements in place is always a good idea and needed, choosing higher coverage limits and at least having the discussion with your agent to make sure that you are properly covered is always a good idea. It can have a huge impact on the injured employee if there is a serious accident, as well as saving your business from severe financial strain if it is a really bad injury. So thank you for watching, and if you are looking for help with your workers' compensation insurance here in Michigan or any commercial insurance needs in general, please feel free to reach out. I would love the opportunity to help. There are a lot of ways to get a hold of me. All my contact info should be in the description below. Please feel free to text, call, email, reach out on social media, whatever is easiest. And if you have any questions about insurance, whether it's commercial, personal, insurance in general, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I would love to help answer those as well. So thank you again.